President Trump wants to change the way the US engages in international trade. He believes that the current system is unfair and disadvantages American businesses. His idea is called Reciprocal Tariffs, a concept aimed at leveling the playing field. This means if another country imposes a tax on something the US exports to them, the US will respond by placing an equivalent tax on something we import from them. It's essentially a tit-for-tat strategy. You charge us this much, we charge you the same amount in return. The primary goal is to create a fairer environment for American businesses to thrive. Trump argues that for years, other countries have been exploiting the US with unfair taxes and trade practices. He claims this has significantly harmed American companies and led to job losses. This plan has sparked a lot of debate among politicians, economists, and the public. Some people agree with Trump, believing that reciprocal tariffs will protect American businesses and workers. They argue that it will help to level the playing field and ensure fair competition. Others, however, worry that this approach could backfire, making goods more expensive and potentially hurting the economy. The long-term effects of reciprocal tariffs remain to be seen, but the debate continues to be a hot topic in economic and political circles. Reciprocal tariffs could mean higher prices for you. This is because when countries impose tariffs on each other, the cost of importing goods rises. Retailers often pass these increased costs onto consumers, leading to higher prices on everyday items. When the US puts a tax on goods from other countries, it affects the entire supply chain. From the moment goods are shipped to when they reach store shelves, every step becomes more expensive. Those costs are often passed down to consumers. This means that the final price you pay at the checkout counter is higher than it would be without the tariffs. Imagine your favorite coffee gets more expensive because the US put a tariff on coffee beans from Brazil. This could make your daily cup of coffee significantly pricier. This could also mean fewer choices on store shelves. When importing goods becomes too costly, some products may no longer be available. If it becomes too expensive for companies to import goods, they might stop selling them altogether. This can lead to a reduction in the variety of products available to consumers. That means less variety for you. The impact of tariffs can be felt in many areas of your daily life, from the grocery store to the shopping mall. For example, let's say you love a certain brand of shoes made in Italy. These shoes are known for their quality and style. With reciprocal tariffs, those shoes could become much more expensive in the US. The added cost of tariffs makes these imported goods less affordable. You might have to choose a different, possibly less desirable brand. This is just one example of how tariffs can impact your purchasing decisions and overall consumer experience. Trump believes in America first when it comes to trade. His approach is centered around prioritizing American interests above all else. He wants to protect American businesses and workers, ensuring that they have a competitive edge in the global market. Even if it means disrupting global trade, this disruption is seen as a necessary step to rebalance trade relationships. He sees tariffs as a way to achieve this. By imposing tariffs, he aims to make foreign goods more expensive and less attractive. However, there are rules about trade. These rules are designed to ensure fair competition and prevent trade wars. The World Trade Organization, or WTO, sets these rules. The WTO's guidelines are meant to facilitate smooth and predictable trade. The WTO encourages countries to have low tariffs. Lower tariffs are believed to promote economic growth and international cooperation. They believe this helps everyone by making goods more affordable and accessible. This approach aims to benefit consumers worldwide. Trump's approach goes against the WTO's philosophy. His focus is more on national gains rather than global harmony. Instead of focusing on lowering tariffs overall, he sees them as tools for negotiation. He wants to use them as bargaining chips to get better deals for the US. This strategy aims to leverage America's market power to secure favorable terms. The big question is, what happens next? One possibility is a trade war. This happens when countries keep putting tariffs on each other's goods. Prices go up and everyone loses. Another possibility is that other countries decide to work together without the US. They might strike new trade deals, leaving the US out. This could hurt the US economy. It could also make it harder for American businesses to sell their products overseas. There are also worries that these tariffs could lead to a recession.